Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, February, 8th, I believe it is. I don't know if anyone on here has seen this tractor before yet or not. I don't remember if I made a video, but it's a 76-ish Bolens H14. This is a hydrostatic tube frame that has a 14 horsepower Tecumseh overhead valve engine. I purchased this tractor from a gentleman up in Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania, and it came with the 38-inch Snowblower attachment, which I'm not 100% sure if it's actually for this or not, because he did have other Bolens tractors in the past. But I was able to get it to at least fit on here, and actually be able to raise and lower it with the hydraulic cylinder. So it does have hydraulic lift. I did have to drill a hole in the side arm, but other than that, I was able to get it to work. Let's see. When I purchased this tractor, it was not in running condition. Turns out there was a little bit of a clogged jet and whatnot, so we cleaned the carburetor out of it, and cleaned the carburetor out and put it back together, and it runs fairly well now. The hydrostat had a leak at the inline filter on this here, and I was able to fix it with JB Weld. But I do have a new old stock filter that would be able to go on here if the other one would start to leak. But I figured as long as it doesn't leak with the JB Weld on it, I'm just going to leave it go. Those filters, by the way, are no longer available, but a gentleman on Garden Tractor Talk had a couple spares, and I was able to get one from him. So I have that in just in case I need it, but as of right now I don't. This engine does have a pretty major oil leak, and it's coming from the little, I guess they're plastic, little plastic rod, I guess you call it, I don't know. But the rocker, the push rods come up through that. And there's little O-ring seals on either end of it, and that's where it's leaking. And I did have a problem with my G14 with that, so same kind of problem. So that has to be fixed, but I'm not worried about that right now. Just watch it oil, and fill it when I need it. But this is pretty much ready to go. It's about 32 degrees outside today, so I'm going to do a cold start on it. And I'll kick the blower in and everything like that just so you can see it. It doesn't turn the blower off completely because I don't have a guard on the PTO so that the belt's fully disengaged. So it will continue to spin after the fact. And it may actually spin when I first start too, I don't know. But overall though, it's a half decent tractor. It needs some loving, but other than that, a good old tractor yet. So I did charge up the battery. The one that's in it is junk, to say the least. But I charged it up. It did fully charge, but when you go to put a load under it, like to start the tractor like I'm going to now, it kind of just kills it. So I'm just going to use the jumper pack here to help it out. Yeah, it already shows that it's not even fully charged anymore, so. Engage the brake here. This thing here actually has a disengage and engage of the drive belt on this model. Probably to help with easier starting because of the fluid in the hydrostat being cold, I guess. But it usually starts up, so I'm just going to go ahead and try it with the thing engaged. Turn it on. can see I didn't have the guard on it. Now, turn this down a little bit. That there, you would pull out and put over this nut here, and that would disengage the drive system. I currently have the lock and gauge for the rear, so you get a little bit more and less of limited slip or posi traction. I might have a leak here because it's all greasy and oily around the wheel. I'm not sure how bad it is yet. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to clean up the wheel and see if we get any drips that way. It is charging and everything. See that there. Here's our hydraulic lift lever. See if I can do it. There you can see it's still turning, and that's all because that guard is missing. But I'll try and do the hydraulic lift on it here. I thought it raised up higher than that, but I don't even remember now. I forgot that the arm that comes out to turn the chute isn't attached, but it hits the hood. So otherwise, I don't know, it might lift up further. I'm not sure. But you can see it's starting to spin a little faster now. I did have to add a little bit of gear oil to it. But overall, I think it didn't have a lot of oil in it when I got it. And it was actually seized, but we were able to break it free. So it does work good now. And it does blow the snow pretty good, but I'm not going to make a video of that just because everything that we have here is pretty much nothing but solid ice now. But I'll try and turn the tractor around. I do have one flat front tire, but then I'll kick the PTO in so you can see how fast the snow blowers actually spin on these, because these are actually single stage blowers. least you got to see it spin anyway. That tire there, that just don't want to take any air, and I put an inner tube in it. I don't know if it's gonna hold it. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you later.